Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you? Gary here live from beautiful Malaysia. And I just went for an amazing bike ride. Today, I want to talk to you about a topic that I don't remember I've discussed this. But this, my friend, is a very powerful topic. And I've seen some people that has risen up from the ashes of destruction to the toppers of the top, and I've seen some people from the toppers of the top become nobody, or they crash to the ashes of destruction just because of this thing, and it's called debt. D-E-B-T, debt. I know there are many people who have different ideas or different connotation about debt. Some people actually say there's good debt and there's bad debts. You know, if you take money to gamble, if you take money to buy luxury items, then it's probably a bad debt, you know. And good debt is when you take money to buy property, to buy some investments, and you flip the property or you sell that investment thing, you make some money, you repay your loan, and then you make money from other people's money, okay? I'm not here to debate about which is the right one and which is the wrong one. But I want to talk about my experience in terms of people who needed help and asked for a loan. For example, through my years in my life, I'm talking about through my experience, 40 over years of life journey experience, I noticed that yeah, of course, there are a lot of people who has their ups and downs. When they are up, high and mighty, everything is okay. Then when they hit some roadblocks or they have some challenges in their life and they're really desperate, you know, desperate to the point that they have to reach out to other people and ask for help, you know, like ask for some help in money, you know, some to borrow some money, you know, financial support, you know. And I've been through that kind of situation. Don't get me wrong, I wasn't always in a part where I'm able to help people. I was also at the early stage of my life been through situations where I'm so desperate. My car is about to be repossessed. I don't have money for food, you know, things are not going my way. Or I wanted to start a business venture. I need more capital, you know, and I'm so blessed to have good people around me, you know, coming in and support me financially, you know. And just to cite one very simple, and it's a real case in my life where I still remember when I was doing my printing business and I've somehow got a breakthrough in the publishing industry, managed to get a partner that's coming into my company to start a publishing house, you know. He's an editor in a publishing company, and he has some leads, some projects, some connections, you know. But in order to start that kind of business venture, I need to raise capital, and I got like 2 partners, you know, together with me, 3 of us. We put it some money. It's not a lot. It's probably like maybe each person about $30,000 or something like that, you know. And can you imagine, within 6 months, that venture went sour. Cut the long story short, we had to close the whole outfit, you know. I was the major loss, you know, because not only I put in the most money, but I spent the most effort, time and all that. So, of course, my 2 partners lost whatever they have put in. But you know what? What happened after that was I told myself, whatever it is, I'm going to repay the debts, you know. So I'm not sure what happened but something happened about 1 or 1.5 years ago. I settled all their debts. And frankly speaking, if you really think about it, there are a lot of people who justify things like, why should I pay? The company didn't make money, it went sour, it bankrupted, you know. I lost money, so why should I pay my partners? But I'm not like that. In a sense that at that point of time, I needed help, and these 2 out of 7 billion people in the world came to my help, you know. For whatever reason, maybe they had faith in me, they had trust in me, they believed in me, they liked me, whatever the reason, you know. So at that point of time, they helped me. And can you imagine I repaid them even the relationship went sour. They were not like as good friends as before to me, but it doesn't matter. It has nothing to do with them. It has everything to do with me, because I knew that in order for me to rise up one day to be a very successful person, to be a very outstanding person where everybody sends their blessing to me that says, you know, this leader is amazing, outstanding, great. I need to clear whatever dirt that was created along the way. And I'm very blessed I made that decision, paying 30,000 to two partners 60,000. Can you imagine if you have that money, you will be thinking of, hey, maybe I can use the 60,000 for something else, right? Better than paying off the debts, you know. And of course, everybody has a lot of justification. The company didn't make money, you know, it bankrupted. But I chose to do that. And you know what happened? As soon as that was done, the dirt was cleared. Wow, the spotlight on me, tremendous. Doors starts to open, opportunities start to come. Most of you all know I now lead a very amazing life, a great life, you know. Yeah, so things are just all going my way. And in the contrast, I noticed there are a lot of people in my 40 over years of life experience. I've also known a lot of people that borrowed money and for certain reason never kept their promise, you know. Hey guys, I'm not even saying you, if of course some people justify this like, you know, Gary, they are still in a mess. They are not able to pay. Hey guys, I'm not even here telling you to pay everything if you can't, but at least show some sincerity. Pay something, you know. If you can't pay the whole 30,000, pay $1. You know, pay 50, you know, pay 100, whatever. Something that can show your sincerity. Because you must understand, when you asked for that loan, when you borrowed money, at that point of time, you were desperate. And at that point of time, out of 7 billion people in the world, somebody believed in you. Somebody trusted you. Somebody saw you as more than just a friend, probably a brother, a son, or father. And they, with whatever challenges in their life, took some of their resources and helped you. Are you saying that that is not enough to justify you even paying $1 to the person back? If you can't make 30,000, you can't make 3,300, can't you even pay $30? $3? Okay, so again, I want to say this. I did an action in my training yesterday, my passive income boot camp, and I told my participant to do this. Can you see that when you are giving out, you're actually getting back, giving out. And I realized a lot of people made this big mistake is when they borrowed the money, when they take a loan from somebody. I mean, from a bank is a different thing, okay? From a bank, that's a different thing altogether. The bank will come after you like a loan shark, okay? Okay, you try missing a payment, your house will be gone, this is that. It's worse if you go to a loan shark, they'll splash red paint in your house and all that. But you and I know that a normal person, a friend of yours that borrowed you money, they won't do things like that. In fact, they won't even tell the whole world that you took a loan and didn't repay it, you know. They were just like, oh, gosh, how come my friend is like this, you know? I trusted him and he literally, you know, abused my trust, you know, things like that. So what I'm trying to say is I've seen a lot of people in that situation and somehow their life is not smooth. There's no bright sunlight that is shining in them. The spotlight is not as bright as other people. And I believe it has something to do with not clearing that dirt in their life. You know, you at that point of time, you needed help. Somebody stepped up to help you. And even if you are in whatever situation, can't you just give something back just to show that sincerity of, hey, I still remember that loan, you know, I still remember that help. I can't give you everything now, but here's a little bit, little by little. And to me, I've always said that, you know, things, it's like this, you know, guys. If you really appreciate that friendship and you really think it through, that at that point of time, that person really helped you, you will know what to do. The fact that you maybe, I'm not saying you as in the person you are looking at this, but the fact that some people just, you know, just choose to ignore, like nothing has happened, even though the loan or the help has been given. It simply means how you feel towards that person who helped you in the first place. All right, so this video goes out to everybody. Of course, if you are clean and okay, then, well, probably we have the same wavelength. But if you are watching this and you know somehow you have a loan to repay, you have a debt to clear, you have a debt to pay back to a close friend, a dear friend of yours, I strongly encourage you to do something, you know. As I say, you don't have to give back the whole amount if you really, really can't, you know. In fact, even if you are really in a bad situation, like you are sleeping on the street and you owe somebody 30,000 and you go up to him with $30 to as a sign of, oh, you know, I can't give you the whole thing, but here's whatever I can give you right now. I think that guy will be so sympathetic, he will not even take your money. But can you imagine what is inside his heart when you do that? That guy will be saying, wow, this person is really full of integrity. This person is really an honorable person, you know, even though he is sleeping in the street, and yet he's finding a way to repay my kindness to him in the early days. When he thinks like that and he says something good to you, that, my friend, is the greatest blessing even money cannot buy. Do you understand what I'm saying? So again, guys, if you are watching this video, sometimes you ask yourself, if you have some unpaid debts, unsettled loans, especially to a dear friend, and your life is really messy now, it's like everything you are doing is not going to your direction, you know, you are about to hit the mark of success and then things crumble. You just look back at, could it be there are still unsettled debts, unsettled loans, and you have mistrust some friends, the trust that the friends have given to you, okay? Through my journey, I have many people who have done that to me. I'm not making this video to ask for the loan back. But I'm just saying this is because through my journey in life, I realized that clearing your debts really create bigger blessing in your life. Okay, guys, so I was cycling, I was biking, and suddenly my big boss, God Almighty, thank you so much for always giving me your blessing, has instructed me to make this video. So if this video touches you, and if you think this video is something that the world needs to hear, I strongly encourage you to click that share button so that this message will find its way to the world. As usual, it's so difficult to wait for a miracle, but it's so easy to be the miracle the world is waiting for. And with this, have an awesome weekend, and I see you at the top. Bye-bye.